Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make the best ogbono and okra soup. Stay tuned and let's dive into it. This evening I'm using cow's tail, guys. You can use any meat of your choice. You can use beef, you can use stockfish, you can use goat's meat. Yes, whatever meat you want, whatever it is that is your preference is what you should use, guys. So go ahead, add your seasoning powder, salt, and here I added chili pepper just for hotness. Then go in with the water and cover and allow it to cook. Now we're going to prepare everything we'll be using for this soup. Here I have my ogbono. Over there I have 2 smoked mackerel fish and fresh okra. So I'm going to be prepping all of this before we start the actual cooking. Now you can see the ogbono, it looks a bit lumpy, and to avoid the lump in the soup I'm just going to add palm oil and pop it into the microwave for heat to melt. This way it melts easily and you don't need to struggle breaking the lumps for the soup. So I'm just gonna mix gently until it is well combined, and even if it doesn't combine well, you can still put it in the microwave and be rest assured that the microwave is gonna do a perfect job. You're gonna see when I bring it out. So I'm going to blend our locust beans, that's eru, some crayfish and pepper. Don't mind that pepper is so hot, that's why I'm using just one. And don't forget the fact that I already added chili pepper in the meat, and we're still going to be using the whole of the meat and its stock to cook this soup. So I blended all of those together and I checked on the meat. This time is about 80% done, and I added the blended mixture. I mix it together gently and I still go ahead to cover and allow it to cook, guys. So after a while I came back, I checked on it and I added pomo. Sometimes I normally add beef tripe to cook this soup, but I'm working with what I have now. Yes, the ogbono is ready, it's out of the microwave now, and can you see that it melts perfectly and it's so smooth. This is the consistency we want to work with. Yes. So now I'm going to slice the okra. You might like to blend this roughly if you don't want it sliced, but I preferred the sliced okra inside the ogbono. Yes, because ogbono is so smooth, right? And you want that crunchy feeling of both the ugu and the vegetables you're using. That's why I prefer the sliced one. At this point, I checked on the soup. I still want it to cook a bit further, and I go ahead and prep the ugu. Sometimes I use efiri and uziza to cook this soup, but I'm only working with what I have, as I said earlier. So this evening I will be using only ugu. Trust me, guys, if you have uziza and efiri or scent leaf, just add it and it's going to taste better. After doing that, it's time for us to go ahead and add the ogbono. Okay. So add the ogbono into the pot of soup. If you put your ogbono inside microwave earlier, you don't need to be worried about lump. It's a bit thick, so I added water just to loosen it out a bit. Can you see what the soup looks like? At this point, I already added one of the mackerel fish. I'm going to be adding the other one later. Okay, so after pouring in the ogbono, don't go ahead, don't just add the vegetables immediately. You have to allow your ogbono to cook properly, just maybe 5 to 10 minutes will be okay for it to really cook. Yes, before you blended your ogbono, there are seeds, right? And you want that seed to like cook properly. That's why we're leaving it to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, after 5 to 10 minutes, we come back, we check on our ogbono, and we are satisfied. Now we're going to add the vegetables. I added the okra first and allowed that to cook for about 1 minute or 2 minutes. Just allow it, bring it to a boil. Yes, when it has already started giving you a sign that it's cooking together, when you can see it's bringing out that bubbles, then you can go ahead and add your vegetables that you already prepped. So here I'm going to add the ugu that I already sliced. Now our soup is almost ready, guys. After adding that vegetables, trust me, within 3 minutes your soup is finally ready. And by this time you should know what you are going to be eating this soup with. Okay, can you see how our soup looks like, guys? This is one of the best soup in Nigeria. Yeah, that's the rest of the fish. I'm just gonna add it at this point. And I stir this soup together again. And finally, we have our delicious pot of soup ready. Okay, so this is how to cook okra and ogbono soup. If you're not going to add okra to your soup, immediately the ogbono is cooked completely. Instead of adding okra, just keep that process, okay? And add your vegetables. Maybe ugu or uziza or ifri, whatever you want to add, and then your ogbono soup is ready. But I always like okra. Every time I cook ogbono, I don't just know why. I always add okra. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched up to this point, kindly do well to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.